Well, inspiring stuff on your Feel Good Breakfast show. And now for another story from which you could draw some more inspiration. Now, when you've spent 41 years in prison, there will have been plenty of time to reflect on your life. And so it has proven with former inmate Joseph Bass. His decades in and out of incarceration and his inner thoughts on those around him have resulted in an incredible artistic talent showing itself late on in life. And with it, a turnaround with great promise.
Joseph entered the prison system in his teens, and having decided at this late stage to turn the page and take up a pen and paintbrush, he wishes he could have told his 14-year-old self to choose art over crime.
Art brought big transformation into my life because it brings calmness to me, and I love it so much. It disturbs me to stand up to go get some glass of water, because the time spent to get a glass of water, I can create an eye. I can't go without it. Whatever happens, I want to do art.
How I met Joseph is actually through another artist who I was helping, and at the table I saw one sketching of Joseph, and I asked the guy that worked for me to please ask who is this artist, because I like to meet him. My initial reaction for Joseph's artwork was a big wow. I just think he's phenomenal. I never seen someone doing such beautiful portraits of himself, and I thought this is beautiful. When I look at his art, I see his moods, I see his state of mind in his portraits. And as an artist, for me, it's just phenomenal to find someone who can draw themselves. It's very, very difficult to do a self-portrait.
When he draws, he wants to express the road he's traveled in and out of prison, and for people to feel the emotion of the moment. Not one to shy away from his record, he bravely chose to make it a subtle subject of his work.
There was an art program that started in 2015 from prison, and then that's where I start to take it on seriously, because now I'm realizing I'm a grown-up, I'm a mature man, I can't go back to prison. I have to do something with this that I have. This God-given talent of doing art, drawing, painting, sculpturing, I can't go without it. So I'm started to taking it seriously and develop myself and build myself. People encourage me because they saw potential in me. I have to push this thing. As you can see, I'm not a beautiful man, surfacely, but I can show you inside I'm a much changed man than on the outside. So people used to make remarks on my looks, and I didn't like it. And when I entered this art program and it came out beautifully, from then on I realized, no man, you have to make peace with yourself the way you look. And don't bother what other people say, because how you look, you can't change it. You have to accept it. And that's why I love to draw myself.
What made me believe in Joseph is his humbleness, that his art is so perfect and he is totally not aware of it. This naivety and the simplicity of his art that took me with him, and that I want to help him develop and reach his full potential. As soon as Joseph's going to start making a living out of his art, it's going to be an absolute no return to where he was. At the moment, Joseph is a struggling artist. He struggles financially. We support him and help him, but I think that as soon as he'll have an exhibition and people will get to know him, he will never go back this way. He lives his art. You can see it in his portrait. I think he's phenomenal. I love his art.
For all the emotion his work evokes in those who see it, the greatest power of Joseph's work is in how it's restored his sense of self, humanity, purpose, and place in the world.